Welcome to Learn Wealthy, your go-to channel for real estate insights, market charts, and golden opportunity. Let's build wealth together.
Hey there, economics nerds! Today we're talking about the Laffer Curve. Sounds juicy, like the kind of chart you just can't wait to see at parties. Trust me, this little doodle holds the key to understanding tax revenues and why Uncle Sam either rolls in cash or looks like he needs to borrow money from the neighbor's lawnmower fund. My name is James Santiago and you're watching your show, Learn Wealthy. What is the Laffer Curve all about? Let's break it down. So here's the Laffer Curve in all its glory. Simple, right? On one end, tax rates are at zero, meaning the government makes exactly $0. Yay! And on the other end, we've got a 100% tax rate. What does that mean? Well, if you work your butt off all year just to hand everything you earned to the government, would you keep working? Of course not. You'd probably take up knitting or run a non-monetized YouTube channel like Learn Wealthy. Because let's face it, why would anyone work if they're giving everything to Uncle Sam? So there's a sweet spot somewhere in the middle where tax rates are just right. That's where the government collects the most money without making everyone so broke that we have to eat instant ramen for the rest of our lives. But now here's where things get interesting. Our current economy. Yeah, we got these tax rates that are supposed to magically bring in the big bucks for the government, while still letting us, the plebs, feel prosperous. Spoiler alert, it's not going so well. See, right now, our tax revenues aren't exactly skyrocketing. We're kind of at this weird point of the Laffer Curve, where the government is saying, more taxes, more money. But the economy, it's like, nah fam, I'm good. Basically, the government is squeezing people dry, like what your wife's boyfriend just did. Here's the thing, if we keep pushing taxes too high, what's gonna happen? More people are just gonna say, forget it. They'll either work less, find ways to hide their income, or move to countries where they don't get taxed to death. And then we end up with less revenue, which makes the government panic. And what do they do when they panic? Raise more taxes. That's like trying to put out a fire by throwing gasoline on it. Brilliant! So what's the moral of the story? The Laffer Curve teaches us that there's a fine line between funding roads, schools, and buying the occasional fighter jet, and leaving us all broke, living in cardboard boxes, asking, hey, what happened to the economy? So to all my economist friends out there, remember, tax too much and people will find new and creative ways to keep their money. It's the natural order of things. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to find that sweet spot on my personal Laffer Curve where my tax rate won't make me cry every single day. I want to end this video with a message to all my government-loving friends. The government will never be satisfied. Taxes aren't enough, so they sell US treasuries and puts an obligation to American taxpayers to pay these treasuries back to those who purchased them. And now we owe over 35 trillion, and this increases by 1 trillion about every 3 months. And now the spending and the balance of this debt and the interest on this debt are all just getting parabolic. For a long time now, the conversation should be not what the government makes, but what are they spending? And there's some people out there are actually begging for the government to spend more and begging for taxpayers to give more money to the government. Everything I can think of that the government does is inefficient. Roads, schools, transportations, surveys, everything. Plus, they're really only the middleman between consumers and capitalists, and contributes nothing to the trade. But for some reason, they dictate how the trade should go and demand a share on the product and the revenue, when they contributed nothing for the trade. The smaller the government is, the more efficient we can get. As a society, as an economy, as a country, as a world. Make a comment below what you think. Please like this video so I can make these videos better. It'll help with a YouTube algorithm, and please subscribe and hit the bell for more investing, finance, real estate, and macroeconomics. I'll see you in the next video.